Okay, here we are, streaming on a Thursday as kind of a bonus thing. Also because there's nothing. There's nothing in Wotive. Absolutely nothing in Wotive, man. Woof. Content drought. Alright, so I'm not sure about how good the audio is here. I'm going to do a little bit of a test run here and see how it goes once we're into the main game. Game audio seems a bit low. Alright, slot number 5. Let's go.
So that's the Sumeragi Futures Institute of Technology. The Sumeragi Group is the largest corporation in the country, and the fruits of their cutting-edge research are gathered inside. If they're hiding it anywhere, it would be here. My organization, Shadow Yakumo, has already done everything they could to deal with the situation through legitimate means. But Sumeragi insisted on feigning ignorance from start to finish. Don't take this personally, Sumeragi. It's the secret you're keeping that's to blame. Kirin, Battle Priestess of Shadow Yakumo, moving out!
So this is Azure Gunvolt 3. This is a new release coming out at a little bit of a busy time in the year where we got summer, heat waves, we got Digimon coming out, we have Xenoblade 3 coming out tomorrow, lots of different stuff, but I really love the Azure Gunvolt games, including the Avenger series, which is pretty fun. But we got this new character here. Brutal to do that to your motorcycle, but okay.
Sumeragi's anti-ballistic barrier is nothing to mess around with. Even so, this thing isn't going to keep me from completing my mission. Kirin, Battle Priestess of Shadow Yakumo, coming through!
We got, by the way, the new one is fully voiced, which is...
The barrier nullifies all ballistic impacts from the outside. Looks like...
Who's that? An adept? Halt!
don't have the actual...
Sorry, but
Playing this a bit last night. Don't have the dash ability yet, which is messing with me. Takes a little bit of time to get used to some of this new stuff.
Shadow Yakumo will have a lot of explaining to do. There's no way things here are on the up and up.
Also a little weird to have it.
Sounds like their secret is in a pretty bad mood.
Oh, there is a thing up there too. Dang it. Get that. I think you gotta be moving on to get that one. Oh.
They have awful taste in laser traps, but I won't let that stop me from getting through here.
So yeah, you kind of throw charms and that weakens enemies to kill them in a single slash.
Stuff like this takes me back to my early training days at Shadow Yakumo.
Over here. Ooh. I'm not that wall. There we go. Wait, no secrets in it. This is essentially a Mega Man Zero game, so gotta explore a little bit.
Need to be careful not to step on any spiky floors. They won't take me down in one hit, but they really suck and really hurt. If I can jump in the middle of a dash, I can jump further than normal. Just like whoosh. According to the mission briefing, it should be located in the deepest section of the basement.
Got nothing down inside. Shoot. Feels cool though.
I'm getting some real bad vibes, and they keep getting stronger. I guess the primal dragon's close.
Up, up, up. Oh, we get the first one is actually kind of the
This
most
thing's
difficult
called
to
a
get.
hexapile, I think. No doubt about it. That is a massive amount of glaives. Ugh, these guys have no idea how much trouble... Looks like it really was here.
Huh? What's this about? Who are you?
Yeah, it's a
Primal
dragon.
dragons. Monsters awakened to power beyond Septimas, ascending even adepts. I heard it was bad, but that thing doesn't even look human anymore.
Barging in here like that? Rude. Expediently rude, I say. What in tarnation do you want?
I am Kirin from Shadow Yakumo. I'm here to clean up the mess you made. If you want to leave here alive, I suggest you get out while you still can.
Shadow Yakumo? The ones who control the glaives? Did they figure out that our reply was less than honest? But I must say, we haven't done anything wrong. Without all these glaives, we'd never be able to keep him in check.
The glaives aren't capable of suppressing this much power.
Oh, here we go. First boss.
Escaping!
I wonder who this could be.
He broke the seal? This never came up in our simulations.
As always, our soothsayer's prediction was right on time. Too on time if you ask me. If we had this prediction sooner, things could have been much less messy. Oh well. Hey you, Lord of Dragons! I'll take that power and bind it properly with my radiant fetters. Your fate is sealed.
Why now? We've had no issues for decades.
It was accumulating power beneath the surface the entire time it was sealed away. If you had simply come clean with us, we could have worked together on this. None of this would have needed to happen. Hey, take it easy. I got this. Using my radiant fetter Septima, I'll have no problem stopping it.
Bad dragon. Bad dragon. Kind of clearly out of the way there, but... Not the smoothest, but I'm still trying to get used to like, control.
Its power is weakening. Now's my chance.
Ooh. So now the mystery is revealed of who the dragon is.
I'm not berserk anymore. The glaives were only barely keeping me in check.
Azure Striker Gunvolt, former primal dragon and wielder of the world's most powerful Septima. You must take responsibility for what is about to occur, Gunvolt.
Responsibility? About to occur? Who are you?
I'm Kirin of Shadow Yakumo, and I'm here to borrow your power.
Alright, still a fine outcome. So this introduces a lot about Gunvolt 3 thus far. Basically, yeah, at some point, the main character from the previous games has become effectively this kind of weird dragon thing. This has mostly to do, what is it? I think it has mostly to do with, there are these things called adepts, which are kind of beings with psychic powers that can manifest in the real world and become very powerful. And yeah, I guess him being the most powerful one, he's just kind of mutated into this weird dragon thing, and our new character here has come to effectively turn him back into a human, but not really, as we're about to see. And we have this new mechanic of getting these image things, which gain us these kind of powers that go with her. So we end up getting Lumen, and I can't remember who the other girl is.
The world changed forever when humans with strange new powers known as Septimas began to appear. As more of these adepts appeared, the world was thrown into chaos. In our country, the Sumeragi group used technology to bring peace and order while seizing power. However, they were only able to maintain that illusory peace through human experiments on countless numbers of adepts. Perhaps it was inevitable that a group of rebels would appear to fight against Sumeragi and their artificial peace. Even I, Gunvolt, once counted myself among the members of a rebel group. The battle was long and grueling. When it was over, I found myself awakened to a new power that was a step above Septimas. The
It was like,
primal
yeah,
dragon.
Gunvolt 2, I
Its
think.
power is both dangerous and uncontrollable. I surrendered to Sumeragi, my enemy. By using me as a research subject, they were able to seal away the out-of-control power. But
It was only a matter of time before such a shoddily constructed seal would break. Our soothsayer at Shadow Yakumo gave a single prediction just the other day, actually. They said the primal dragons and the ruler who creates and controls them would appear.
you think I'm the ruler of the primal dragons?
Yup, but it's gonna be okay. Because my Radiant Fetter Septima was able to completely seal away your primal dragon. Of course, now we have a new problem on our hands. Sumeragi totally cornered the energy market while you were sealed away. They were using the crazy amounts of energy you were leaking to provide electricity to the entire country.
It's fine.
They even called their energy division Gunvolt Electric. They're probably regretting that one now. The energy you gave off was also emitting dragon radiation. That's energy waves that can turn other adepts into primal dragons.
Are you serious?
Just a little exposure doesn't seem to be a problem. That's why no one noticed how dangerous dragon radiation was until now. Many decades have passed since you were sealed away. After all that time being exposed to dragon radiation, primal dragons are starting to appear among the adept population. Gunvolt, you may not have meant to cause this problem, but you will help me solve it. I will have you work with me as I seal away these primal dragons.
No objections here. If this is my sin, I will atone for it.
But why exactly have I turned into this dog thing?
It's a dog.
So, after the fight with Kirin, I briefly returned to my original form, but almost immediately after, I turned into this.
I have no idea either. This is my first time sealing a primal dragon after all. I didn't know my fetters could cause something like this. Maybe it's because you were a primal dragon for so long? It's a good look on you though. Very cute. Anyway, thanks to our negotiations with Sumeragi, you and I will be joining the Sumeragi group as legitimate employees. Gotta have Sumeragi take responsibility for their actions, right?
The Bureau of Dragon Saviors. An anti-primal dragon task force with just 2 members. I can't believe they agreed to this.
Neither can I.
Kidding? What gives? I even look like a dog on my company ID.
Oh? That's weird, huh?
You gotta be kidding me.
Hi, Kitty. How's it going? Getting used to life at Sumeragi?
Hey, Lumen. It's pretty amazing here. There's some real state-of-the-art tech that's even nicer than what Shadow Yakumo has. I'm a little jealous.
You know, I'm a part of that state-of-the-art tech, right?
Come on, you're still your own Septima. You're just pretending to be their technology.
That's right. Lumen is the latest model of AI idol developed by Sumeragi. That's what they tell the public, at least. The truth is that she was created by Kirin and I, combining our Septimas to make an image pulse. My Azure Striker can give a physical form to images based on memories of adepts I've encountered in the past. However, since adepts themselves are so complex, the image dissipates almost immediately. That's when we use talismans prepared by Kirin's radiant fetters as a medium. The image is then sealed in place, creating an image pulse. Naturally, a recreated Septima is no match for the real thing, but we can still use a variety of septimal powers.
There are many kinds of image pulses, such as passive ones that enhance one's abilities, as well as skills that resemble those of the original adept. To acquire an image pulse, we need to find image fragments called image chips during missions. Picking them up will earn us image pulses once the mission is complete. Come to think of it, why don't you try equipping that? You can equip it by with that equipped.
Got it. It's so
I can't believe it.
Alright. So yeah, this kind of brings us to the new part of this game, which is image pulses, which give us kind of different abilities in missions. I mean, so far, I really like this game. It's got a nice design. You know, the Azure Gunvolt series has, in my opinion, kind of evolved nicely over the series of, holy cow, I think it's 3 or 4, 5 games now? This is maybe the 5th game or 4th game in the series. If you include the Avengers ones, which of course I do. And I like it, but I also think that the storytelling in these games can be kind of jank, where it's just like, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So the long story short is that there's a new thing called Image Pulse, which allows you access to kind of different characters to help you out, giving you new abilities and whatnot. Kind of the similar traditional style that a lot of Mega Man games have, of after you beat a boss, you get their powers. But here, it's a little bit different, where you have... Actually, I would equate it kind of to the Cyber Elves of Mega Man Zero. From what I've played so far, it's not 100% accurate, but it's accurate enough. Let's do the first mission, shall we? Hopefully the audio levels are good, but... So we gotta hunt down a whole bunch of strong adepts who have become dragons because of dragon energy, because of the electric company that was using Gunvolt as a power source. Is the general gist of it, but I don't remember from any of the other games anything about the Shadow Yakuma or anything.
This must be a walk in the park for you if you're already worrying about me. The Azure Striker sure is something.
That's not true.
Okay, fine. Just focus on the mission, okay? I'm gonna keep you busy with my new technique.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go.
Kirin, Battle Priestess of Shadow Yakumo / Sumeragi. Moving out!
Nice that they were able to get this whole thing voiced. It is voiced both in English and Japanese. No, can't hear anything there.
Seems like the citizens were able to evacuate safely.
Yeah, so now you can kind of get an idea for a little bit of the abilities that you gain.
Sumeragi's peacekeepers are going berserk.
It's weak, but the energy I'm sensing from him is the same as the primal dragon.
It's not just the humans. Even the robots are going crazy.
Oh, I see. Ah, there's
This is
you.
a lot for you, but you gotta focus, Gunvolt. If you don't, you could lose your only chance to fix this.
I was wondering about what I was there. It turns out that you have to press down twice to get your talismans back. That's a little weird.
That device there is a chain lamp. Shadow Yakumo set them up to assist battle priestesses in their duties. I can use chain lamps as anchors for my arc chain.
Hit it with
Yep,
the
first
talisman,
one.
then use arc chain. Getting used to using Pervasion? Pervasion will use your talismans to automatically avoid attacks. So it's incredibly useful. Just be aware though, talismans used up by Pervasion won't replenish over time. You'll need to quickly press down twice to restore your talismans when they run out.
Oh, that information would have been handier sooner there, dog boy.
As well, so I need to stay on top of them.
Here's something important you probably wanted to know sooner.
But that won't stop this battle, priestess.
Use your arc chain to get some air. Then hit the next chain lamp with a talisman. Just keep using your arc chain repeatedly to climb up.
There's some neat movement stuff. Yep. Infinite jumps. So this is another thing you are able to do. You are able to
Installations are going berserk. If I were in peak condition, I'd be able to use my Azure Striker to neutralize them, but
There's no time to worry about that crap. We just gotta work together and cut our way through it.
you're right. Doesn't matter how we do it.
play as images. And this feels way more classic Gunvolt. Ah. Okay. Anything up here? Nope.
Hey, Kitty, I was wondering, what exactly are those chain lamps?
The principle behind them is similar to hexapiles. Originally, they were information terminals meant for Shadow Yakuma members to access data. But let's just say, everyone has their own way of using them.
What? Should Would you really be breaking them like that?
They have self-repair modules that will have them fixed up in no time. Just gotta make sure no one finds out.
Don't blame me if you end up with a massive repair bill.
Easy peasy.
It seems that dispatching the peacekeepers worked against us here.
That's not entirely true. They did manage to evacuate the citizens in time.
Hey, GB! Instead of blaming yourself, let's get the situation under control here.
You two are right. I need to keep my head in the game.
That was not.
Easy peasy.
There's a hexapile down here.
Alright, let's bust through and keep going.
No. Okay.
This is one tough security shutter.
Busting it open will be a waste of time. Time to unleash your power, Gunvolt.
This is unbelievable. The power was so unstable before, but now I can control it so precisely.
That's all thanks to my radiant feathers. I can use my seals to adjust the output of your Azure striker and stabilize it. You better be grateful. I had to train like crazy to pull off the...
My body feels so light. I have perfect air control as well.
You should be able to jump anywhere you want now. Gotta make sure I'm nearby though.
I used to need special equipment to do this, but I guess I don't now thanks to your feathers.
It looks like you're in...
Oversurge!
I press the X button. I didn't hit anything. Oh, I hit that.
No, not at all. Maybe because of the primal dragon transformation. It's as if my flash field is deploying unconsciously. But hey, my flash field protects me from certain attacks, so it's not so... I can use my darts to teleport just like your Archchain. Anything you can do, I should be able to imitate myself. That way you won't have to worry about me as you traverse an area.
The Archchain uses your power in the first place, so I'm not surprised.
Thing down there. How did I get that?
It's so powerful. It looks like you kind of float through the air when you're releasing electricity. Is it slowing your fall somehow?
Looks like I missed one too.
Magnetic field forms underneath me while I'm electrified and causes me to fall more slowly. I can use my hovering ability in tandem with mid-air jumps to get over nasty terrain. Feel free to rely on me when the time comes.
That's insanely useful. Guess I'll keep that in mind.
I don't know if I feel mediocre I play sometimes, but I am.
You really can do it all, huh?
Well, it's not like I can do anything. I'm just copying a move from a non-adept I fought a long time ago.
A non-adept can move like that? You gotta be kidding me.
It's true. It would bounce off walls and ceilings and seriously.
What was it called again? You know, that really brutal attack of yours?
You mean the Voltaire Buster?
That was
It's an
movement.
attack specially designed to take down a single
A
target.
little strong.
Is it really that brutal?
Sure looks like overkill from where I'm standing.
Against a simple defense droid, it may seem that way. Against a primal dragon,
That kind of hits stuff better.
probably a different story. I doubt I could subdue one using just...
Even with your using your power will drain the fetters gauge from now on. The fetters gauge represents the stability of my seal on your power. You could also think of it as your stamina. It will decrease pretty slowly when you're doing nothing, but it'll drain very quickly when using pervasion or powerful attacks. But don't you worry. If it runs out, you'll just return to your doggy form. You won't go berserk or anything.
Got it. I'll keep it in mind. I'd prefer to stay in this form if at all possible.
Aw, too bad. I like your doggy form better. It's all fluffy and stuff. The fetters gauge will recover as long as I'm in the front doing the fighting, so we'll work more efficiently by taking turns. However,
It's a limit burst gauge. Kind of.
until the fetters gauge is at least 100% full. We just can't take any chances with your power. Don't forget that.
Understood. I'll do whatever I can to assist.
Also, if you really want to keep the gauge up, press down twice and keep it held the second time. You can concentrate your energy to keep the gauge from decreasing. You won't
That's
be able
helpful.
to move, but you'll still evade enemy attacks with pervasion. So it might come in handy at the right time.
I'll need some time to adjust to this. But I'll...
Boss time.
I'm sensing something.
Yo, babe. How you doing? You picked a fine day to take your dog for a walk. Why's a cutie like you out all by yourself?
I'll be damned. It speaks. This is very different from your situation, Gunvolt.
Come on now.
Everyone is
We're just having a nice
so
chat here.
nonchalant about
Why you
this.
gotta bring up some other dude's name. The name's Black Badge. How about you and me paint the town red on this holy night?
Sorry, I'm not into smooth talkers like you. Besides, you're a wanted man.
Ouch! Total ice queen. It's always like that, huh? Nobody gives a damn about me. That's it. I've had it. I'm gonna destroy everything on this holy night. I can't stand any of you.
Fair enough.
Listen up, everybody. This is an announcement. Christmas is officially canceled. Hip cat hit the bricks. All you head-turning ladies and gents are in for a rough night. All you happy couples get a ticket for a romantic cruise straight to hell.
This guy's all over the place. He's definitely gone berserk, but seems like he might still have a piece of himself.
Has he lost control of his emotions?
I'll waste it.
Weird little, like, Christmassy boss.
You totally got turned down for a Christmas date, didn't you? You're like the ultimate buzzkill. Maybe that's why you're still single.
Kidding. The dragon radiation is causing him to go out of control. It's not his fault.
Hey, who are you calling out of control? As cool as a cucumber, you handsome jock. I'm gonna beat you senseless until you learn some respect.
Sheesh, you're behind the times, Primal Dragon. My feathers will be the chill pill you need. You're feeling the seal.
Gotcha. This'll do it. How's that? This is so not over yet. Now I'm seeing red. Yeah, procession. I don't need no messiah. Merry Christmas! Dance, dance! Mark and leash! You see that? I'll waste you! Come easy!
Know who that is.
What is this power? It wants me to put Christmas out to pasture once and for all? My pleasure. This is gonna be awesome. Sweet sauce. Mega Ultra Bomber.
Eh, This is such a gotcha screen. Hey, Monica. Oh, that's a new one. I didn't get that in my quick playthrough last night. Neat.
Was that another Muse Septima like you, Lumen?
No, I can tell it's a different energy from the Muse. The two abilities are pretty similar, but I think this one's a different type.
Is there someone attempting to manipulate the primal dragons? I sure hope not.
Several days later.
Dang, my bad. I didn't realize I was crashing here so long.
BB was kept under close observation, but after a thorough inspection, his results were no different from any other normal adept. He also claimed to know nothing about that Septima that resembled the Muse.
I thought you were a real piece of work during our fight, but now you seem like a fine guy.
Wait, for real? Hell yeah. You think I'm fine?
Yeah, sure. You aren't the total ladies' man you think you are, though.
Ouch! Oh, blow! So that's how it is. But, okay, hear me out. Are you guys always dealing with this dragon radiation and primal dragon stuff?
This was actually the first time the Bureau of Dragon Saviors has deployed, but yeah.
It's not not really
From
always.
here on out, we will be dealing with that stuff. It's part of our duties here. After seeing what the dragon radiation did to the peace,
Way too hot.
I'm sure of one thing. Only I, with my radiant fetters, can seal the power of the primal dragons without
Fetters.
succumbing to dragon radiation.
Yeah, I don't vibe with that at all. You two are just gonna work yourselves to death like that? No way! Besides, I got some amends to make. Come on, let me on your team. Thanks to your fetters thing, I shouldn't have another dragon problem, right?
Sure, that's fine. Welcome aboard.
Just like that? You sure about this, Keating?
Sure. Why not? Let him on. What's the worst that could happen?
Hey, Bibi, seeing your Septima gave me an idea for a new way to use my fetters.
Hot dang! I actually...
Yeah, your Septima did at least. I can hold down the button and release it to throw even more powerful talismans.
Hold and release. So your fetters got a charge shot? That seems like it's real handy-dandy.
I will take that information. A little bit drawn out, so let's skip ahead a bit. What do we got? Increases maximum feathers gauge by 20. Wait, I can enhance this. Ooh. Ooh, more EXP. That might be good for... I'll increase it. Yeah, neat. A little bit of a leveling mechanic. Apparently you do need to press plus though. Alright, so what do we want to do? We got city, boat, or Japan. Let's go with this one. Ever daydream.
Cyber Kowloon City. The most famous amusement center in the country. An awful place for a primal dragon.
Looks like everyone has already evacuated. Can't the Azure Striker do something like this too?
It's not impossible, but
It's difficult to maintain control over such a wide area.
So
That shutter could kill someone at that speed.
I'll use my arc chain to get through before we get locked inside. Take this! Got you!
Hold on. Wait, what?
Merry Christmas!
Interesting. So that was the skill thing. Am I just locked out?
Too slow!
One thing I'm not super big fan of thus far is the controls, because the dash is set to L. L. I'm gonna try this.
Go! Gunvolt! Hidden 90-second run! Divine Ruin Heresy!
No, I didn't really want that either.
Too slow!
Oh, it's the A button. Oh, never mind. I can just blow it up. I'm still trying to actually. The issue I'm having is that the arc chain ability is a little awkward to use. A button, I definitely don't want this. I have two Arc Unleashed. Actually, you want to disable one of them? I really want to stay away from that A button now. No, that's that.
This place is a dump! I thought it was supposed to be the best in the country.
That's actually the theme of this place.
Getting real sick of all these shutters. I'm about to lose it and tear them apart.
Tear. Get a hold of yourself, Kidding.
I haven't quite figured out a control style that I actually like, because the controls are really actually kind of a little bit too much.
Too slow! Let's go! Gunvolt!
Ah, god damn it.
Hidden 90-second run! Divine Ruin Heresy!
Yeah, there's something really about this that's just a little bit. It's like really, really frustrating in terms of the controls. Just not sure what I can do to actually make them better for me. Alright, jump on B, sure, why not? Slash. Which is why. Talisman is what I'm throwing. Talisman. And I'm changing a whole bunch of stuff, so it's like really difficult to keep track.
We'll have no problem jumping across these rooftops. It doesn't get easier than this.
It won't be funny if you slip and fall, though. At least I can fly.
Yeah, I haven't quite figured out it. Haven't quite figured out a way that, like, yet for doing the controls of this game, because there's
Let's go! Gunvolt!
a fair amount to figuring out. I really wish I could disable that on the X button. It really brings the gameplay to a kind of a.
I'm sensing the primal dragon nearby. It should be inside that building.
Looks like more shutters are in our way. What should we do, Kitty?
Do you even need to ask? We're breaking through the window.
Alright, two equals so far.
Too slow.
Oh, come on.
Easy.
That kind of worked.
Easy peasy.
This is one game where I absolutely do not like the defaults. That is how is that. Flash is just such an awkward position to put it on R. little more frustrated with this stage than anything. Whatever.
You're really showing us no mercy. It's like the whole place is out to get us.
Septima seems to have complete control here. There's nowhere for us to hide.
But Gunvolt games also typically get a little bit better later on because leveling is an actual.
It just dawned on me. Why in the world does an arcade have such insane defenses?
Maybe that's also the work of the Primal Dragon. Now we gotta deal with proximity mines. Get in. Stay out of their sensors' range.
Got it. I can even use my arc chain to zip right past them.
Ooh, okay. That's mine too. Here it is. Business.
Let's go! Gunvolt!
Ah,
Hitting 90-second round. Divine Ruin Heresy! Too slow! All the elevators seem to be stuck at the top.
Most of the electronic facilities here are out of order, huh? We'll just have to go on foot.
down.
You invaded my castle! A Dustia? What kind of game is that?
I have trouble even imagining how far modern games must have advanced compared to what I know.
I mean, you were sealed away for ages, right? How does it feel to be free after all that time, old man?
Definitely feel worse after being asked that question.
Just try and catch me.
Get in. If you keep messing around, you really will get caught.
Yeah, well.
Too slow.
Gotta be something else in here. Besides just enemies to kill. I don't know if I want more feathers. I definitely want more.
Let's go. Gunvolt.
Ah,
Hitting 90-second round.
something about the controls is just not clicking with me.
Easy peasy. Too slow.
It's interesting because I can't say that the controls are bad in any way, shape, or form. It's just a little bit overcomplicated for what it probably needs to be.
Jeez, what do you think you're doing? Running around my castle and messing everything up! So you're Shiran. Don't mind us. We're just... I don't think so. I need this power to make myself more manly. Hell yeah! Witness the true power of a genius pro gamer!
You're annoying.
Here I come! I've already seen through all of your movements with my overclock scepter.
Is he controlling those things?
There's no way an arcade would have traps like those.
He must be using the security box to make them.
If Super easy with my overclock. So you two lose.
Hi, Jam.
You're gonna be easy prey for my traps. No one will make fun of me anymore. Once I beat you two, I'm gonna be the merriest man alive. Hell yeah! This is so weird. He's still talking like a normal person, and his actions seem totally out of control.
You're right about him being out of control. This can't be his true personality. We have to stop him.
Don't waste your time. I already analyzed all the data I collected on you while you were on your way here. My calculations are never wrong. Fine then. I'll just seal away those calculations of yours.
And I'll surpass those calculations at the
Holy
speed of
cow,
light.
this fight.
Oversurge, Azure Striker! Short circuit those calculations with a flash of lightning!
You can't change. They were my calculations.
Huh?
That's programmed. Brilliant raid!
How you doing, Jam? What the hell is this attack, man?
Game over.
What the hell was that attack? How was I supposed to evade that? Other than just murder, which I did do. You know, after this, let's switch to the Japanese voices just to hear if they're any good. That was super slow, but... Look at this screen. This screen is so gotcha. At the same time, it's got some nice work put into it. Looking good, but it's still not. Win! Asimov! He was the asshole from the first game, I think. Another win. You can get duplicates. Not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry for causing trouble.
Don't sweat it. Welcome to the Dragon Saviors. You're one of us now, bud.
Hell yeah! I'll make up for the trouble I caused by working my butt off. I'm happy to have someone as reliable as you.
What? Hey now, Kieran. That's totally not what you said to me when I joined.
A genius pro gamer like Shiran will be a valuable
Okay, that's it. I've heard enough of this conversation.
I thought of a new sword technique during our mission to save you, Shiran. You got buffed in the new update. How's life as battle priest? Don't get too careful. Well, by holding down and pressing attack in midair, it'll cause... This is...
What's your build on Eliza? What do you mean, like, summon? Or do you mean just everything? Okay. Everything? I mean, so here's the thing. You have a new damage dealing character, you throw Odin on them. Does it matter if they're a sword summon or a sword character? No, you just put Odin on it. Odin is the duct tape of the Wotive world. You throw Odin on something and you're good, man. So you just slap that baby on there. Platinum bow, diamond coat. I mean, you could throw on... I can't remember if there's an accessory on global yet. Human killer or anything that gives higher range and damage, essentially. Speed bonuses. Setia's TMR is nice on her, I found. But you could just run, you know, I want to say it's Lucia's TMR. Anything with a speed bonus, because you just want to kill people as much as possible. Okay, I just pressed L and L again. Can I equip a third? What's this? While controlling Gunvolt. Increases maximum HP by 50. No, I want to enhance. I can't. Well, I'm not going to worry about too much about playing good for now. I'm just going to worry about going through the bosses, getting through this game. By the way, tomorrow I might be playing Xenoblade 3. Well, I mean, you're never going to run her really great as an evade character. She's just better at killing the opponent.
Jeez, it's
If
really
anything,
boring.
if there's anything that you would want to get her to be able to do more, I think it
Be
is...
able to survive in these waters. All right, we'll just have to be extra careful.
First one.
Whoa.
I mean, if anything, if there's a problem overall, I'm just going to pause and answer this a little bit. If there's a problem with Eliza that I've come up with, it's that her movement stat needs to be lower. She really likes moving closer to the enemy for some stupid reason, regardless of how good her range is. So if there's anything you'd want a TMR that decreases her movement.
Our attacks will damage them. Let's go! Gunvolt! Hitting 90
I hate the X button
Divine
so
Ruin Heresy.
much.
The enemy explosives are a different story.
And into the water I go. Can't remember if I... Oh yeah, oh I got... That's cool. Whoa, okay. I'm in love with the sword girl who can do that shit. I feel like they really put a lot of work into fighting this. Shit.
Watch your step.
What shit? Where am I?
Be careful.
Where the hell am I? What's going on?
Starting to feel sick.
You're always zipping all over the place.
That has nothing to do with seasickness.
Fair enough. If you want, I can use my Azure striker on your inner ear to relieve some of that for you.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass. That sounds pretty scary.
It does?
Let's go! Gunvolt!
No, god damn it.
Hitting 90-second run.
Ah, I keep pressing the X button. I just do not mean to do that. This stage is a little more frustrating than any. There we go. What I'm trying to do. I honestly would totally disable the X button if I could.
You know, GB, I heard that you hated water.
I mean, the movement in this game is
Primal dragon transformation.
super cool, and the ideas on display in this stage are neat,
That's why you hated
but they're
I thought maybe you were just a bad swimmer or something.
I'm trained in just about any skill that would be useful on a mission. I'm quite
I mean, the idea of having like
Come on. It's so
destructible
boring.
environments that the enemies can destroy and you don't want
Sorry,
to actually
thanks for
destroy
being around.
is really neat. But it's also like, okay. Merry Christmas. Oh, please put me on a submarine or something. Also, the last boss was like actually submarine themed.
More patrol planes are showing up.
That's one of Sumaragi's newest seaplanes, right? Looks like it's already out of control.
I'm sorry.
Hey, how many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to apologize just because you were one factor in the problem. Not everything is your fault, you know? Right now, the world is in danger, and we have a better chance than anyone of doing something about it. We have no time to waste worrying about things and having pity parties for ourselves. You better not forget that.
Boom! I heard that Global has a Warrior Crystal of Choice banner up.
We finally made it to the mega float.
I feel like our teamwork has gotten way better.
Yep, my gameplay has gotten way worse. Oh, thank God, no more water.
We should be able to use that to proceed. Just need to jump before we get thrown off.
This stage is kind of one of my nightmares. Yeah.
Almost done for.
Watch your step.
This kid's got nothing on us. What a cinch.
You should still watch your step. If you slip and sprain your ankle, we're in big trouble.
You don't need to worry about me. Still, I'll be careful. I'm totally drenched here.
Also, make sure you don't catch a cold.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Dad Bolt.
What?
Yeah. No, please don't fall and die. Ah. Maybe I should make a video about that. I had only one warrior crystal, what would it be? I don't know. There hasn't been any news on the JP side recently. At least I don't think there has been.
I'm
Been
drenched from head to toe.
incredibly.
Get this over with so I can dry off. Oh, I know. Hey, GB, think your Azure striker could dry me off real quick?
Is that really any way to treat someone? Anyway,
I pressed the jump button, you liar of the
So
game.
it can.
Hmm, 100% so far on that though, that's pretty neat.
I could tell this warehouse was huge from the outside. I can still hardly believe how much space is in here.
Sumeragi must have spent tons of money putting this fully automated distribution center together.
You do
Okay, those just disappear now.
Be careful.
I hate to admit it, but yeah, quite a bit. Shadow Yakumo is in the middle of nowhere, so it's basically like my lifeline.
You have it pretty tough, huh?
I'll leave that to you.
This is effectively the cheating way of getting through this game.
People shop online all the time without thinking much of it. There really is a lot of amazing technology behind it, huh?
Sumeragi has this image of being a big evil corporation.
I mean, that's
It's hard
fine
to
if
deny
you
that this side of the company supports
This stage
done for.
is just... What?
Now we just need to clean up the mess they made with these primal dragons. Thanks.
Be careful.
That one fired off. Before I could even do anything.
Finally got all the way up. It looks like the primal dragon's just ahead.
I don't think it's a global exclusive, but I'm kind of surprised there is no live stream. I mean, there was a live stream for Frederica's sister, but there isn't a live stream for the summer units.
Hey! Only authorized personnel are allowed here. What's your name and who's your supervisor?
I'm Kieran, Battle Priestess for Shadow.
You introduce yourself more times in this game than...
Have you no respect for proper business etiquette? Paperwork must be submitted months in advance before any outsiders. Will your eyes be able to keep up?
I guess we'll find out. Probably not, so far.
Let's go! Gunvolt!
Alright, this time I actually wanted to use it. Partially just so I can see how much damage it does on a boss.
You can't be trusted in proper society. Before submission, inform the recipient by email, and then confirm the timeline by phone. That's the most basic of basics. Commit it to heart. I'll bury you. Reverse heart.
Hate to break it to you, but we're a hands-on, in-the-field sort of company. So I couldn't care less about any of that. I can live without that.
This is such a weird boss.
5 years of experience needed stuff. I really don't need a family-like atmosphere.
So much is interactable.
Can't believe this. Olsen, you forcing your subordinates to work unpaid overtime? To think the world-famous Sumida was fostering such a toxic work environment. A proper my last resort. Adam Smasher! Work-life balance leads to increased efficiency and a happy workforce. Beyond saving.
I always thought our work environment was pretty good. They even provide room and board.
Room and board.
The garbage boss.
Employees work around the clock. Build to the fire, kidding. With managers like you, who needs competitors? I can see there's no reasoning with you. I'm putting you on a performance improvement plan.
Putting aside moral judgments for a moment,
Where are you
society
looking?
takes all kinds, you know?
I'm over
Having
here.
some amount of flexibility makes
I'll
all the
bury
difference.
you.
If you're such a stickler for the rules, my radiant fetters will shake up your world. Your fate is sealed.
Get out of the way. Ah! Damn you!
Here, the boss is... By the way, Jam, can you let me know? Does it sound okay on stream? I haven't used my Myra box in a while, so I'm not sure if the audio sounds okay. Completion bonus, +1. Of explosion. Monica. Yo, Lola. If you start playing. It's just random which ones you actually get. But since dupes give them money, it's one of the worst things in the world.
I'm appalled at how much trouble I caused the innocent people of the city.
Oh wait, I got a drop for character
Sincerely
I don't
apologize for my actions.
fancy.
To repay you for
Sure, no problem.
Kidding? Ooh, we got a fresh face? Come on. It's another dude.
Apollo, how about we put you in charge of keeping an eye on the personnel? HR seems like a good fit for you.
Good idea, Kidding. You'd have a tough time keeping track of all the new staff by yourself.
Apollo, seeing the way you fight made me want to create a new move of my own.
You have a keen eye, Battle Priestess. What sort of ability have you been practicing?
If I press attack as I reload by pressing down twice quickly, I'll turn invisible and dash, getting myself closer to enemies in an instant.
I see.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe it's not my place to ask, but aren't you playing things a bit loose?
No way. I think everything through.
Okay. Alright, next on the list. It's a goal. Will this be the fire boss? Or is the red color just misleading?
The temple's all the way up there? What a strange location for one.
Higher altitudes are considered safer these days. Probably not safe from primal dragons, though.
Even traditional buildings are constructed with modern defense systems.
Sometimes you
Let
even
me
hear
do
about
the,
famous historical buildings being forced to relocate.
Oh, wow. If I'm not 100% sure on the timing, though.
I wonder if this gate was built with Sumeragi tech.
It's wide open. That must be the dragon's handiwork.
Looking at it though,
Double
isn't it a
down.
bit much? This is a temple after all.
You think so? I feel like temple gates are always like that. That's a chain fire lamp. Hitting it with an arc chain should send us flying.
Flying? I thought the chain lamps were supposed to be data turbines.
The fire lamps are a new version that incorporate Sumeragi's anti-gravity technology. I heard they recently started field testing them.
It uses anti-gravity technology. I'm sure the repair bill for one of these... Ninja! Kirin, there's a ninja here!
That's one of Sumeragi's anti-adept specialists. The arc chain won't do jack for me here.
If you can't take them down in one hit, just keep on attacking. I know you can do this.
Oh, in that case, I'll just...
This stone wall is really something. It's just like a castle.
I heard it was built to make a name for the place and attract visitors. I have my doubts about how useful it really is. Even people at Shadow Yakumo don't have many nice things to say about this place. It was always something about how they spend their money.
Wow, seriously?
Wait, what's that? What is that? That was nothing. That was total misleader. There's also a rumor that Global is getting ooh, you're annoying. Global's getting like a Visior back banner, potentially. And down I go.
I thought I was done for.
Be careful.
I just can't use my medallions on these guys at all. Can I? Oh, there was a thing there. Totally missed it, but there was a... There. There's gonna be a really neat speedrun of this game eventually. And it will not be me who is doing it.
Jeez, why did this place need to be so high up?
Worry about the situation inside the temple. Let's get in there. Wow, it's very impressive in here. I had no idea this place was so nice.
I think this part is just for show. I swear, they didn't have to go so overboard. They're coming out from the attic?
Is this a ninja hideout?
We can't let them follow us. So, we'll just have to take them all out.
I think I went the right way. Nothing over there? Come on. See? Last time? You can fight all the enemies, or you can just blow up the thing on top.
Seriously? This damn trap again? Why is this thing in a temple?
What's gotten into you, Keen? Have you seen that thing before?
Yeah, it was in the same lab you were in. Does the head priest have a screw loose?
You do have a point. Even if it's in the name of security, they could have chosen a different look.
Wall jumping is a little awkward.
Doesn't running on an old-fashioned tile roof make you feel like a ninja?
We're not out here to play pretend, Gunvolt. Besides, neither of us have very ninja-like outfits.
I don't know. You almost look like that.
Keating's is close, but her outfit is too colorful. It stands out too much for a ninja.
Hey, could you please just
Maybe I'm
focus
starting
on
to
the
get
mission?
the hang of this a little bit. A bit. I saw that.
There's more of those tasteless laser traps over here. Is someone collecting them?
Even
Yes,
one
there
of
are.
them's too many. Jeez.
Who's even out there?
Alright.
The primal drop-in signal is getting closer. You're almost there.
Looks like it's just up here. The arc chain should get us there in a flash.
That did not give me the boost I was thinking it would. Dude. One.
We always seem to find these wherever we go.
Alright, boss time. Gotta be a fire boss. Ooh.
You two must be the ones ruining all the peace and quiet around here.
Huh? That was going to be my line.
It's against my principles to raise a hand against women and children.
But I'll
But
still beat the shit out of
Even if
you.
I want to show mercy, these muscles of mine won't allow it. My muscles, together with my duelist Septima, are gonna waste you. Let's fight like men!
Even though we're not.
He's a pretty heated guy.
I know he's totally berserk and all, but maybe we should hear him out a bit.
My soul is trembling, and so are my fangs! I was right to come to this temple to punish my muscles and put the perfect cap on my drink. Every fiber of my massive muscles is twitching with ecstasy after meeting someone as strong as you! This is the true joy of training!
Ever hear of a gym? You should go there instead of a temple if you want to work on your physique.
A man's true path of training leads to a waterfall outside a temple.
Ooh.
Muscles too.
He's angry.
He's a perfect example of a meathead. I mean, it's probably because he went berserk.
You don't like the unrefined way I talk, huh? Right now, all I'm here for is pure man-to-man combat! A collision of souls!
Sorry, but I
He's got like a vacuum effect.
Let's settle this in the ring! And these muscles I sculpted for many years are a combination without parallel! If something can be destroyed, they will do just that!
I'm sick of hearing about muscles. I'm gonna pick up that muscle mouth of yours and my
Uh-oh. When this happens, he just gets a regen of health. I don't know if this is random or not.
Behold my glistening diamond muscles! My bulging body will blow you away! My muscles!
I was gonna change the language to Japanese. Oh, another one dead. That's fine. Doing bees my entire life. This is such a gotcha thing. Well, okay. Two new ones. Monica 3-star. Hopefully that gives more EXP. Idol, who I don't remember who she is. I don't remember Quinn.
To lose myself in a rage like that, I, Cayman, will live with this failure forever.
That's amazing. Moving on. Now what's the new skill we get?
Seeing your hand-to-hand fighting style inspired me to come up with a new sword technique, Cayman.
I
I
didn't
always
get.
say that taking on tough opponents is the best way to improve yourself. So, what's the technique like?
If I hold up and press the attack button on the ground, I can do a jumping attack that's perfect for fighting airborne enemies.
Oh, a drag punch!
What?
Whoa, you can't just say that.
It's supposed to be bleeped.
That concludes our record of the incident that occurred in the aforementioned country we obtained through Layla's Septima.
Thanks for the report, Sistina. You and Layla must have put in long hours gathering all that information. Now that these primal dragons have appeared, we can't just sit by and watch. I have a feeling this is that child's handiwork. It would be so much easier if Sumeragi would just open up and share their info and tech with other countries. So we'd just be wasting time trying to cooperate, and we don't have that kind of time to spare.
Our investigations of the primal dragons revealed that Layla's Jinn can control them while they are weakened or unconscious.
Which means we have our trump card. Now we just need to get to that child. If we hope to get anything done, we need to get a move on. Layla, can you sense it? The Child of Hope's location?
How shall we proceed? Sumeragi's barriers are unparalleled. It will be near impossible to enter the country through them.
We have our new APF warheads, don't we? They should have no trouble with any barriers.
I should have known you already had a plan. I will have the missiles deployed post-haste.
Thanks, Sistina. I'll inform the research team myself.
My pleasure. All glory to Prince Zed's magnificent plan.
Prince Zed, who we can't get a look at her.
Hey everyone! We've got big trouble here! I'm detecting 5 missile launches! And they're heading toward our borders!
Missiles?
That work is just pretty good in this game.
Protected by a huge barrier?
I like it way better than Avenger
Yeah, it looks like the missiles have already slipped right past
9,
it!
whatever that.
Are you friggin' kidding me?
The border guard is trying to intercept them! This strange force field appears to be diverting all attacks! That force field might be the same thing that allowed them to pass the barrier.
Sheeran, are you able to calculate the coordinates of the missiles in real time?
Hell yeah! That shouldn't be a problem for my Septima. But what are you planning to do?
I once encountered an adept who could turn their body into electronic data, allowing them to warp over distances. I've never tried it myself, but with those coordinates, my Azure Striker should be capable of the same thing.
You wanna just try that out now? For the first time? On top of some missiles?
Those missiles are traveling at an extremely high speed. Even if you were able to warp as you say, any slight miscalculation of the coordinates would be a hell of a workers' comp claim.
You don't have to worry about that. I have total confidence in Sheeran. After that, it will all be up to me.
No pressure or anything, right? I'll still do it though. I'll go with you then. You can do that, right? Just one more person shouldn't be a problem.
I make no promises that this'll work.
If you went by yourself and ended up going primal, no one would be there to stop you. Besides, you'll be fine, right, GV? Just leave the rest up to me.
Got it. Thank you, Keating. The rest of you, assist Sheeran however you can.
Oh, a bunch of these now. Launches several fireballs forward. And this one. Oh, it's a barrier that blocks physical projectiles. Think useful. You can eat it.
Bad news, guys! There's 5.
We don't have much time.
Wait. Wait, what? Why this one gives 20%, but the level 3 gives 10%? Oh, but the level 3 I can upgrade. Reduce the kudos required to remove the kudos off by 30%. Just go more EXP. It's like your first run through is kind of just leveling and everything. You can do more stuff later. I forgot to change the language. It's just being English run.
Thank goodness! Looks like the warp went without a hitch. Your Azure striker really can do anything. Makes me want to give you a hard time about it.
Please don't. Honestly, outside of an emergency like this, I would rather not do that ever again. You gotta be kidding me! What are they doing on a missile?
Did they detect our warp or something?
Wait, what's the up slash? Okay, the up slash is pretty standard. And pretty good to have on this stage, actually.
I was just you should be able to get inside from there. Got you.
There we go.
No way! They're inside the missile too?
I don't even want to think about how they managed to figure out our totally reckless plan. What is that? That seems to be the device that's generating the force field I mentioned earlier. I analyzed it with my septum. It contains no nuclear or incendiary payload. It's seemingly designed to expand the force field from that device to damage its target. Meaning that if we destroy it, the missile should be completely neutralized.
Looks like it. Let's do.
Alright.
The device is no longer operational. Now, hurry to the next missile. Too slow. Stop there. Take this. The next missile is closing in. We should be able to jump across now. It's still just hard, but we should be. Looks like the boosters are unlocked.
It'll be a power.
Hurry up before they completely detach.
Ah,
That was a close one.
Watch your step.
nope, missing him.
Thanks.
Be careful.
Oh my god, come on, man.
I owe ya.
Be careful.
Don't give up. The boosters are detaching one after another. We really need to hurry up. We have to do something about this missile. Take a look around inside.
Oh,
Alright,
there we go.
we found the field generator. 2 down. Time to head to the next missile. This one's even further away than the last one. Hey, Schmeezy! The boosters are detaching again. Move your butts and get out of there! So that's what they call cutting it close. Doesn't look like we'll be able to go any further on the outside. We'll need to find the head from the inside. Easy peasy.
That's a sneaky place to put that. Actually pretty good.
Only 2 missiles to go. We don't have much more time till they touch down. Hurry!
Rude.
The next missile is approaching, but it's still even further than the others. The boosters are all detaching together. That was a close. Always a second getting out of there.
Phew.
We made it to the head. The field generator isn't here.
Items.
One missile left. You got this.
One missile left. Why, there must be a boss. Or it's a story element, and we can't destroy it for whatever reason.
came all the way here to welcome us. My, this is such an honor.
Who's there?
How'd it get so bright all of a sudden? Is all of this your doing?
My Septima is rather impressive, isn't it? Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Zed, leader of Atems.
Attempts? Is that the name of your organization?
Correct. I believe you are part of Sumeragi's Bureau of Dragon Saviors, was it? Thanks to one of our members, Septima.
Nope.
Our Jin was able to track your activities.
That Jin Septima, is that the same type as me?
Don't tell me. That's the power that could revive the primal dragons?
Oh my. Please accept my apologies for that. That was an experiment of ours, as part of our research into the primal dragons.
An experiment? Research? You were just making their rampages worse!
I can understand why you'd be upset, but now that we're done with introductions...
Right then.
Let's talk about that power of yours. I'd like to measure it in real time, in the midst of battle.
Oh, it's a one-winged
Just what is the
angel.
dragon ruler capable of? I know all about you, Gunvolt. You are Sumeragi's renowned, all-powerful Azure striker. Just so you know, my golden trillion is no slouch either.
Golden Trillion? It looks like a fire Septima.
Not quite. My golden trillion is closer to that which illuminates a Septima of the sun.
The sun? That can't be.
Wings of
Power
death.
of nuclear fusion?
Now, time to leave the nest. Over here, a brilliant light from which one must avert their eyes. The golden dawn of a trillion suns. Will you be able to look straight on?
The light of a trillion suns? Big talker, aren't you?
Take flight.
You don't even hold up to
Here I
one
come.
sun, let alone a trillion.
Great.
You can
You
talk
know how to
about it if you
entertain
want,
me.
but a Septima is a Septima.
My
And
little
radiant
one,
feathers
break the
will lock
skies.
it down. Your fate is sealed.
You're stronger than I thought.
Azur's power trivializes a lot of these
Wonderful.
boss fights.
I knew you would be strong. I expected nothing less from the former primal dragon and his companion.
You okay, Jam?
What are you trying to
You feeling
accomplish by
alright now?
launching these missiles?
Well, about that. First,
No
let me
worries.
clear up your misunderstanding. This isn't a missile. It's just a means of transport. Though it is made from a missile, so I guess you're half right.
Means
I'm being condescending.
This country is protected by a powerful barrier, so this was the only way we could break through. I'll admit it makes for a rather violent entrance, but we needed to enter the country by any means necessary.
We didn't have time to get
My
visas.
associates should have already disembarked from their transports at this point. Now, I could explain exactly why we're here, but I wouldn't want you to get in our way. Either way, you'll understand soon enough. I'll be seeing you.
Hold it!
Later!
Rainbow power!
He said he's with Attempts. What in the world are they up to?
I know it's not
This,
a real
this game is
missile.
like a serious
Stop
thing
that
for
field
like
generator just in
all
case.
dudes. It's interesting because the Copen one is like mostly females, it feels like. That's fine. Alright, skip a bit. Nori, which is cool. Golden Trillion Z. Really? Who's gonna give me that? Okay.
Hey everyone! We've been getting eyewitness reports of what seem to be Attempts members.
They've been spotted in 4 different places.
Let's see. Wait, that's the Marine Distribution Center. Neptune. Are they trying?
Wait a minute. These are all places where the binding brands are stored.
Are you talking about the glaives? Those things that kept me sealed in the Institute?
No, the glaives that can suppress Septimas are just the mass-produced version of the brands. As for the origin of the glaives, aka the binding brands, there are 4 binding brands in total, and attempts have been cited in the exact places where the brands are stored. That must be what they're after.
Binding brands, huh? If they go and gank those brands, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. The binding brands were originally created to bolster the nation's spiritual defenses by controlling the dragon veins, paths of energy that flow throughout the land.
Flu? Oh my, the flu? I didn't even know people still got the
But
flu.
the dragon veins have been
Hitting
stable
you
for
pretty
a long
hard,
time,
huh?
so removing the brand shouldn't immediately cause a problem.
We're talking about a bunch of villains who launched missiles into the country. They gotta be up to no good.
You're right. No matter what they're planning, we can't let them steal the brands right from under us. Dragon Saviors, move out!
Good luck, everyone!
Kind of weird to have both Azure and the other one, Azure and the Lumen, take such a back seat. Okay, who do we got? We have child, woman, thing, or something. Well, you know what? There's just been so many dudes lately. Let's go for what I assume is a woman. Boy, you know what? Wonder if this worst loading time since Xenoblade 3.
It reeks in here. This might be our toughest.
They're not the only things we have to watch out for. We need to be careful around that flammable gas, too.
I'm gonna get sick if we're here too long. Let's find that binding brand.
Hopefully here. Come on. Bring your pretty face. There's something down here? Stop it.
The pipes around here are really rusty.
They seem like they collapse if you put a lot of weight on them. Watch your step, Kidin.
Am I really that heavy?
That's not what I meant. Is she concerned about her weight?
No women, am I right? Always concerned about their weight. Urgent.
Fire spread pretty fast in this area.
Wonder how many cookies you could bake in here at once.
You're thinking about baking cookies at a time like this? Concentrate on the mission, Kidin.
I was just a little curious.
Destroyed that enemy before they did that, but... Ooh, how do I get that? No, how do I get that? That's how. Number 2. Like, this game has really interesting stuff. Interesting mechanics, interesting art design. Somewhere I wasn't supposed to. It might be why the fire was there. We didn't think you would actually do that.
The air is all sticky, and it stinks in here. Screw this place.
We just need to get through this mission. Once we get back, You can have dibs in the shower.
Think it'd be bad if
Also,
we
this
sprayed
is such a
you
Mega
with
Man
this
X
energy?
enemy.
If you want to turn into a human torch, that'd be a surefire way to do it.
Easy peasy. There. Huh. Take this. Too slow.
Over there. Okay.
Gas leaks all over the place.
Good thing it's not poisonous gas. Not that it makes a difference to me.
You really have it good, Lumen.
Oh, I can target those.
I still bathe every day, you know.
Easy peasy.
Up, 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 up.
Easy.
What's with the Mega Man? This is like so the Mega Man X.
How many more of these guys are gonna show up?
There's no end to them.
Let's go! GB! Hitting 90-second run. Divine Ruin Heresy!
It's only a matter of time before we get overwhelmed.
Sorry I'm late! You can rest easy now that I got your back! Hell yeah! Sharon, what took you so long? Sorry about that. Information on this place is so outdated. It took me forever to lock down the coordinates.
Sheeran, can you help us out here?
Just leave it to me! That should do it! I just fixed the infinite loop in the code! That's what I'm talking about! Oh yeah! There's the hexapile!
You seem pretty happy about it.
Of course! I'll protect you! This looks like a rocket fuel depot.
Containers around here all seem to be filled with explosives. Watch where you land your attacks.
How did you manage to get past our security? The Bureau of Dragon Saviors only employs the best and the brightest. It feels like I'm in an oven.
Something you're familiar with?
Come on, don't be so literal. I couldn't even fit in an oven. Hey, Lumen, do you know any songs that could cool things down?
Do you really think I know an air conditioning song?
By the way, I heard this place shut down because of Gunvolt Electric. It had been used to process fossil fuels.
Is that so?
Ethical problems aside, the electricity you were producing...
It's pushing me all the way down.
...all of this country's energy problems.
You're saying they even stopped using fossil fuels thanks to me?
That's right. Through that alone, you've saved countless people, you know? Though, I suppose that's all over now.
So, thanks for telling me all this, Kitty.
Oh wow, I skipped a punch. Okay, right through and into the fire.
Spread all the way here.
If I stare at the fire too long, I start feeling kind of sleepy.
That sounds like a lack of oxygen. Keep it together, Kitty.
This has to be the absolute worst place to get a start. The Steeda is smoking hot and all, but she really busts our asses.
Sure, why not? That works particularly well.
Be careful. Seems like the air up ahead is full of gas.
How can you even tell?
Because my nose works so well. You know, thanks to you turning me into this.
Oh, right. That worked out pretty well then.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yes, explosion!
Oh, I miss you so bad, Mr. Hexapile.
That was a really rough area. Just a little...
And boss time. Oh, it's Jugs
I see some
or sorry,
rebels
Chesty
have
LaRue.
graced us with their presence.
An attempt...
Just when I was wondering who would be foolish enough to challenge Prince Zed. Who would have guessed it would be the once mighty Azure striker on a leash, held by a little girl? Is Sumeragi really so strapped for talent?
Agreed.
Say what you will about Sumeragi, but I won't let you talk that way about Shadow Yakumo's battle priestesses!
You invaded our country, and now you're stealing our relics. Your barbaric acts have gone on long enough. We will put an end to this.
An order from Prince Zed is the same as a decree from heaven. The likes of you have no say in the matter. If you insist on interfering, then Miss Sistina will have to teach you exactly how foolish you really are. Everything is for the glory of Zed.
Okay. Alright.
I'll turn you into Swiss cheese! Brought a sword to the gunfight, did we? I'll bring down Tsunagi with my power alone.
I already told you I'm with Shadow Yakumo. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna let you get away with this that easily.
I don't give a damn who you work for. The fate of this world has always rested in the palm of Prince Zed's hand. All humanity will bow down under Atens's rule. As Prince Zed's secretary, it is my to finish you. Relentless libido.
Relentless libido?
I will not.
It's kind of cool that the enemies have this.
Jin's here.
Because, yeah, it feels really...
Zed's favor? She's still going at it!
No, she isn't.
Zed, please forgive me. This isn't over yet.
I'll be back in the refights, bitch. This is a Mega Man game. I get a second chance. And reloading press R moments. Farming invincible dash. Okay. Well, regular Azure. Up 3, nice. Couple of new ones and some money.
If I press attack a moment after reloading by pressing down twice quickly, my E-Send dash will power up. I'll still disappear and dash, but with an added slashing attack on top. I can still only use it on the ground though. An invincible attack with a massive hitbox that crosses up the opponent? That's gonna get
Okay, kid, I really don't like you. Everything's a video
We
game
managed
reference.
to drive away the Atem's adept, but they still managed to get away with one of the binding brands.
Don't let it get to you, Kirin. Even with one of the brands missing, things should be fine for now, remember?
Yeah, but they're probably just gonna steal the other ones too. Speaking of which, accessing. Oh, okay, I can access both stages. I was wondering about that. Looking at the time, it's almost time for me to eat supper, so I'll do one more stage. I think I will do this one. Might actually just record the second part of this off stream. Just to get it done. I don't really want to stream later tonight.
We have to find that binding brand.
It'll be a total disaster if it's stolen before we can get there. Let's go, GB.
Okay.
I can use my Septima to direct the containers. We should split up to search for the brand.
I'll leave that to you then, Apollo.
The platforming in this game I really hate. I mean, the dash makes it, like, slightly better, but I still just kind of hate it. Yoku blocks.
People's daily lives depend on this facility.
Okay, hold on. I want to try
This is
this.
so messed up. How do things look over there, Apollo?
It's partially
Neat.
frozen over. And this isn't even
I need to have that
refrigerated.
ability, but
What in the world is going on here?
Huh? There's no
unfortunately,
trace of this
this
side.
isn't a great stage to be the first time to get that ability.
It's taking everything we have to get through this place. I'd hate to think of what it'd be like without Apollo.
Hey, if Apollo screws this up, I'm sure you can pick up the slack, GB.
Screw it up, huh? Maybe I should drop some of these containers.
Now there's ice everywhere. I thought it was starting to get chilly.
Generally speaking, adepts only have one Septima.
Merry Christmas.
This might be a tough fight. If we don't keep up the pace, we'll get crushed against those spikes in the ceiling.
Hey, Apollo, is your Septima control starting to get a bit sloppy?
It's not easy to control at a distance. I'm going to need you to assist.
Great.
I've been wondering, Apollo, why were you working on Neptune to begin with?
It was just a job. As you can probably tell, my Septima was well suited to the work.
Whoa, I would have never guessed. You don't look like you're so hard up for cash that you'd need to do a tough job like that.
It was more for the life experience than anything. I never would have imagined that it would lead me to a job at Sumiragi, though.
Well, I guess it all worked out.
I suppose you're not wrong.
I got a bad feeling about this.
If you're in trouble, just rely on TV.
Nope, nope, nope. Down I go. This is so much worse without the enemies to actually crack on to. There's a fast way up this, and there's a slow way up this. Now we're taking the slow way.
I can finally catch my breath.
If we don't find that key soon, this place may not be floating much longer. Judging by the state of things here, our enemies may already be far ahead of us.
If we can just catch up to them, they won't have a chance against us.
It really seems to be more like Keating in these situations.
Huh? Did you say something, TV?
I tried to group multiple containers together this time. Does that work for you?
Nice! You really can do it if you try. This is so much easier to cross. After seeing these fire and ice attacks, I think we really might be facing multiple adepts. Maybe they're adept twins?
It could be a male-female team. Maybe even some kind of chimera made from a fire adept and an ice adept.
Where'd you get that idea? For one of those old-timey hero shows with guys in suits? The path just now was seriously rough. What's going on here, Apollo?
Sorry I can't make any guarantees regarding workplace safety right now. Just be happy you have somewhere to stand at all.
Keep your eyes peeled for the security bots on your sides as you make your way up.
I'm pretty impatient, so I tend to just climb at my own pace without thinking too hard.
As long as you can deal with the consequences by yourself, it shouldn't be a problem. We are in a race against time after all.
Making my way through here makes me think. You're not much of a gentleman, Apollo. Leading a lady through a dangerous place like this and getting that bad feeling again.
That means it's time to unleash TV!
Some part of that looked cool.
We finally made it to the deepest reaches of the facility. We couldn't have done it without you.
Alright, boss time.
Found you a Thames brand burglar. Hand it over right now.
Oh my. What's the matter, little kitten?
Everyone just a
I see
condescending
now.
ass.
You must have come to witness the magnificent Prado's glorious victory with your own eyes.
What's your deal?
Be on your guard, Keating. I can sense that she is no normal adept.
Tea?
You honor me with your praise. My Septima is hot and cold. Little kitten, it's time for our duel. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am the Dual Knight, Prado, member of the Attackers Knights. I claim this blinding brand under orders from the exalted Sir Zed.
If you call yourself a knight, you shouldn't be invading other countries just to cause a problem.
A nation's laws are absolutely nothing before the glory of our noble cause, little kitten.
Noble cause, huh? What exactly is it Thames out to fight?
Stay calm, Keating. This is
Now for my specialty. Waltz of twin elements.
Cool design.
first time fighting an adept.
Also, I like that the
There's no telling what she can do.
Druidans aren't you as your structure.
This is not the end.
Oh! It seems that someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes. Right, Jin?
What an annoying power.
How magnificent!
double the HP, not double the threat.
That's it for tonight.
I bet you. Okay, so I can't do a beating. Hold up and press inches. Liberator Lumen. Lots of old stuff.
By holding up and pressing the attack button in midair, I can now perform the 10-show slash I learned earlier, even when I'm off the ground.
Cool. Do I want to do one more? Let's do one more. Antagonist, human monster illusion, all shrouded in fog. Reapers dance in the shadows as the unthinkable appears from no period. Guess it's supposed to be like poem.
Grim Reaper coming through!
Huh? Wasn't this supposed to be a stealth mission?
Way ahead of you, dude!
Looks like troops around here are good with hiding. There you are, Sumeragi dogs! This is the end of the line for you!
Pretty cool designs on all the enemies, actually.
There you are!
Can't let you do that, pal!
Thanks, BB.
Oop, image. I think the design on these guys is so cool.
Amanda Ultra, I see. Oh yeah, that cold, piercing glare. I just want her to dominate me. You know, I actually caught a peek as she was changing clothes.
Divine punishment!
Long live the Lady Serpentine Lovers League.
Throw a talisman at the center while you're out of the sensor's range, then destroy it with an arc chain.
Easy peasy.
The game has like the real potential for just absolutely cool movement.
Damn it! Where are they attacking from? Stay calm. The enemy wants you to panic.
Come on, BB. You're gonna blow our cover going total overkill like that.
Up ahead looks pretty rough. Switch places with me anytime you feel the need.
Easy.
I'm not letting you get away!
Great job, BB. Too slow.
Don't spoil our utopia
you scumbags! Keaton, use my flash field to protect yourself.
Hit, man. Just like, I'm just gonna watch myself die, I guess.
This looks like the end of this section. Guess we'll have to go further in to find the binding brand.
We can't let our guard down.
This stage I like way more. Just way more than a lot of the other stages.
Did Tem set that thing up? We need to make sure we're not spotted.
Yo, yo, yo! You can't forget about me?
You saved our hides more than I expected. Thanks, BB.
Feel free to fall for me anytime.
You seriously have no chill.
You trip an alarm. Try to hide somewhere the enemy can't find you.
We just gotta lay low until things cool down a bit.
Once the coast is clear, I'll run out and distract him again.
You're such a helpful Reaper.
Too slow.
Figured there'd be one hidden up there.
We're trapped. BB, can you hear me?
Speak of the Reaper and he shall appear. Right.
We're stuck in this trap. We need you to scout ahead while their attention is on us.
Roger, Dodger. Leave it to me. I'll blaze this trail like a boss.
Don't do anything crazy out there.
We go! Not getting spotted in the first place is still the best course of action.
Easy peasy.
We lay our lives on the line. All for the sake of our...
You're mine! Come quietly or else. Oh crap! Retreat! Retreat! Easy peasy.
And that's that!
One door closes and another opens!
Are all Atem soldiers like this?
What the what? Jeez, Karen, don't scare me like that. How did you get so far ahead anywho?
I don't see you anywhere, BB.
Hey, hold on! I'm sorry for always messing around, but that's sort of bit... I'm always the fall guy.
Hey, BB, are you serious?
Did you think you could hide from us?
Keating, unleash my power!
Nah, I'm saving you for the boss.
It looks too far to jump to the other side.
Just stick a talisman to that sensor. You should be able to cross with your arc shake. Just be careful not to trip the alarm.
Easy peasy.
I'm sensing a strange power. It's similar to ours, but different.
I think I missed one image.
Let's go.
You there! We've got you now! Put back the binding brand!
Who are you? I'll ask you not to speak to me.
For the first half, like all of Sumeragi's got her guys, and then all but 10 is women. Yeah.
So you're with Sumeragi.
Except for the leader. It's a
Good work
mirror
getting
thing.
here, I
They got-
guess.
The binding brands are part of this country's foundation. We won't allow you to do what you please with them.
Oh, the country's foundation, huh? All the more reason for us to take them.
What do you mean?
Pitiful. I don't care if you get it or not. It's got nothing to do with you, fool. Now, let's see. I could just blow you all away, but it would be a shame to lose that exquisite sample you brought with you. My name is Serpentine. Let's see how much power this brand has packed inside it. Dust to dust. I prefer the cover of mist.
The two of you get along so
To your taste.
it ticked me off, you know? Bibi,
Over here, maybe.
Babe told me all about it.
Sorry.
Fed up playing house with the two of you.
What are you even talking about? You were just fine a minute ago. Fine. Adults should not have to live like this.
Over here, maybe.
If you and DB do what Lady Serpentine says, I'm sure she could save you as well.
You too, Sharon.
GB, wait a second. DB is whatever, but Sharon shouldn't even be here. This must be some kind of trick.
Even if they're illusions, they're still your teammates. Will you be able to overcome your emotions? They may be fake, but the trauma is real. Come, listen to their deepest grudges, their screams of cruelty. I'll even use their regrets to torment you.
Those illusions were created from our memories? We need to end this quickly.
Don't be hasty, GB. All we need to do is take down that brand. These fetters will clear the fog of your corrupt illusions. Your fate is sealed.
Is this to your taste? This can't be! Time for my secret art! Mystic Mandala! Yate, yate. Prepare your souls! Farewell! It is done. Princess to your...
Huh?
Neat design.
This is not the end.
You're saying you want to finish them off here? Then it shall be done.
I've had enough of you.
There. Time for my secret art!
Okay.
Mystic Mandala! Yate.
Oversurge, Azure Striker! Volcanic Chain! You got this!
Prepare your souls! Farewell! It is done. Is this all I could do?
One of the trickier and actually
I played
tankier
around
kind
too
of bosses. Whoa, an A! That never happens. Hold Y for a few moments before releasing to throw powerful. It's essentially a better version of the charge shot. Cool. Man, Serpentine. Lola. It likes me. Getting copies of her.
Now if I keep holding the button down, I can throw even stronger talismans than before.
Cool. That's all you need to say.
Layla, what's gotten into you? Oh, is it about the binding brand seal? You must feel it as well. Things must be proceeding smoothly. Even if my knights keep losing to that bureau, I've already accounted for it. While my knights are keeping them distracted, I've been able to work without interruption. You should rest while you can, Layla. You've been supporting the knights with intelligence gathered by your Septima this whole time, haven't you? What am I going to do with you? Sorry, just hang in there a little longer. We will soon be able to open the path to the Child of Hope. Then, we will finally be able to reach.
Yeah, I'm starting to think there won't be a live stream at the end of this month, which is too bad. A little disappointing that the summer units aren't going to get any actual attention. Alright, well, that's going to be it for the stream for now. I'm thinking about streaming tomorrow. Some Xenoblade 3, so if you're interested, join me. And I'll probably finish this as a offline recording and just upload it to YouTube later. But thanks for watching. Take care. I'm getting out of here because I am starving. See ya.